continue with the next topic. Okay. In the previous video you saw that rust prevention methods, and before that the different chemical reactions. We were in the chemical reactions, and the first example I given is rusting of iron. Now the second example is photosynthesis. You all know about this photosynthesis. So what is photosynthesis, students? That is the method of preparing the food by the plants in the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll by using the carbon dioxide and water, right? So here they are using that the green plants, they contains the chlorophyll in them. So carbon dioxide plus water, right? Water, and then in the presence of chlorophyll, and they observe. Here energy is absorbed. In this chemical reaction there may sometimes the energy may be released or absorbed. Okay, so here energy, sunlight, it is absorbing, and then what forming it is? What forms here? C6H12O6 plus oxygen. Oxygen it is releasing out. Okay, here this is the glucose. That is the end product of the photosynthesis. So here now this equation is not balanced, right? Here see how many carbon is here? There is only one carbon, but here in this 6 carbon. So we have to left side. This is the right hand side and this is the left hand side. Both the side the atoms, number of atoms must be equal. Here see 6 are there and here only 1. So for making it equal we are putting this 6 on the left side. So now carbon is carbon 6 out. Now see here oxygen how many? 12, right? And here see hydrogen. Hydrogen it is 12, but here it is only 2. So making it 12, how we can do it? That multiplied by 6. So 6 we are putting it here. Now hydrogen how many it is? Hydrogen 12. Here also hydrogen 12. Now here oxygen 6 and here 2. Here oxygen, now this is common to hydrogen as well as oxygen. So here also 6. And here it is how many? 6 into 2, 12. So how we will do it again now? So is it clear now? Equation is balanced. Here 12 oxygen ho gaya, hai na? Oxygen here 12 plus this 6. So 18. Here how many it is? 6 it is the oxygen 6 and here 2. So making it 12, what we have to do? 6 here also. That means 6 oxygen here also. So here also again 18 oxygen. So is it clear? Now the equation is totally balanced. So carbon dioxide and water reacting with that in the presence of chlorophyll and sunlight and forming glucose. So it is a chemical change. Okay, and it is irreversible. Clear? And the next one is next chemical reaction is burning of the paper. Burning of paper. Here when you burn a paper, so it in the that time what forms? That releases the smoke, ash, ash forming along with the that is smoke, in the form of smoke forming. That is, see here the paper contains carbon and in the presence of oxygen in the air contains oxygen, then it forms the carbon dioxide. Here carbon 1 and here 1, oxygen 2, here oxygen 2. So the equation is balanced and it is in the form of smoke, you can see. Okay, that is another chemical reaction. Now one more chemical reaction, that is discoloration. That means changing of color in the food items. Changing of color in food items. For example, apple. before cutting it, the apple, it is reddish in color, right? Then when you cut the apple, inside which color it is, that means creamy, soft, creamy in color. And after cutting it, when you keep it outside for some times, then what you can see, that inside that creamy color become change into brownish in color. How? That is because of the contact of oxygen in the air. And this food item contains iron. Okay, so when this iron combined with the oxygen in the air and forming the iron oxide, then that formation only that brownish in color. In another example, when you cut that brinjal and this what it is, bottle gourd, that also, that inside portion after sometimes change into brown in color. That is because of the presence of the iron and oxygen in the air. Okay, the iron combined react with the oxygen in the air and forming the brownish in color. That is also be a permanent change, and it is an irreversible. It will not come back into original color. Okay, so these are the chemical reactions. I earlier also explained, so I hope you all understood the different chemical reactions. So I will give an activity here. You just do it. Take a paper or in a rough copy, you write it as many as that means how many examples you can give. You write those examples, at least minimum 5. More than 5 you can write. Minimum 5 examples you give, that the chemical changes around your place or around your area, and you know that one. Okay, that you write. That is the activity. Now you have to do it. Okay, students.